Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. It is another weekend of Saturday morning makes. I have absolutely no idea which number it is. I know Jill keeps better track. Saturday morning makes is the wonderful creation of Jill Norwood, and I will link her channel in the description box. Always check the description box no matter whose video you're watching, because a lot of times they include the information, links to products and whatnot in the description box, so try to remember to do that. And this week I had some fun. I had my sister-in-law visiting from Wisconsin last week, so I couldn't participate. But this week I had time on my hands, so I did a few things that I really like. Now I'm going to show this to you first. This is not new. I made this, I want to say Thanksgiving of 19. My inspiration was Carol, and I will link her video. Carol has the most wonderful tags, and she does a lot of 3D crafting, chests and boxes, drawers, all sorts of things like that. Carol is wonderful for that stuff. And she did these pumpkins. Oh my gosh. I want to say it was 19. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say it was the fall of 19. And I said, that's a great idea. And I used it as placeholders with everyone's name for Thanksgiving. I like to dip some of my leaves and flowers. These I just did gold trim, but these I dipped in the thick embossing. I like using that. So this I wanted to share because it's similar to something else I made, and I pop dotted them to get dimension. This I did well, I might even have used, gosh, because this feels really thick. I don't know if I just used 110-pound weight and then put paper on top. But it's 3 pumpkins that I manipulated on my silhouette and made this. But this one is from May Crafts. It is a gift card holder. How neat is that? I discovered May. She came up into my field as a recommended, into my feed as a recommended watch. And it's funny how you can still find creators. You think you know them all, but you don't. This is a big world. And she made hers with die cuts. It's 2, 4, 5 ovals made into a pumpkin. I cut this, she cut it freehand, I did too. Mine's a little different than hers. But this, she cut the circle on the die cut too. I used my silhouette and welded. And then you score. No, she didn't score. She cut and then glued, and you slip the card in. But it stands, and look at that. And you have a little fall gift. Now these I love. These are Spoolies, is what Kit calls them. I discovered Kit several years ago. She no longer makes videos. I love her spoolie video. She has a lot of neat albums. I'll link hers her channel is Paper Kits, and I don't think she's done a video in like 5 years. But all it is paper. You make a tube and little ones. It's to look like spools of thread, empty spools of thread. And you cut out the circles and glue them. But I made mine kind of like a diorama for school. And I put a bat here, pumpkin here. I cut a cat out. I cut this fence out on my silhouette to make it look like a cemetery. And I cut the tree out on my silhouette. These are printing cuts. Fortunately, that gate makes it hard. The little ghost I cut, but I gave it the effect of a cemetery. And you could put it on a table, a little display wherever you have a decor up. But I glittered the cat and the bat, and that's my little spoolie. And it makes a cute little table decor like that. I made 7 altogether for all my daughters, granddaughters, and my son's girlfriend to put on their purses. I had this little charm, a little different than the other skeleton, and some purple and green. And this time I used I don't know that these are called jump rings too, but binder clips or whatever. And you could just clip it on your purse. I made that one. This one also is a binder clip, and he's a spider bead. And he's got a pumpkin charm. And then this one is so cute. A little ghosty. And he has the pumpkin too. And you just clip them to your pocketbook. Or with that you could even make it a key ring. And these are the polka doodles. I love polka doodles. Winnie, she's so cute. So I bought a few of the Christmas collections. So I did it on my silhouette. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with her yet, but I cut her out on my silhouette because, boy, cutting out by hand is not my friend because my hands hurt. But the ginger is so cute. And I saw Jill, and so a few years ago from her recommendation I did the digital Lily of the Valley tags, and now I think I'm going to get more because I really like them. But look at this. Well, here it is plain, and what I did was I made like 3 or 4 copies so that I could layer. I fussy cut the hat and pop dotted it. I fussy cut the hands and pop dotted them, and then I fussy cut the little holly and pop dotted that on the hat. And this was a cut from the collection, and I made a little medallion. I made my bow, put it on there, and I believe this is Tim Holtz's die cut, the greenery, and I just hot glued it. But look at that little face. You guys have made me fall in love with the gingers. Something crazy. I just love them. And I'm going to show you something else that you guys have inspired me to do. Unfortunately, I have to move my camera, and you're going to see my disgusting desk. But that's okay, because I'm going to turn you, and I'm going to hope, I'm going to zoom in. Guys, those are my stamps. and you've all inspired me to get my stamps out and put them just there in my bookcase. And I have a stash of stamps. I'm a little embarrassed to talk about it. I've been trying to sell them on Macari, but I'm not getting any takers. And because of so many of your exquisite stamping talents from so many in the Saturday Morning Makes, I am now going through them and keeping some of them because you've just made me realize what a beautiful art stamping is. And so I'm going to give it a go. That doesn't mean I'm not going to still sell the ones I have on Macari. I am doing that. But I'm also going to try to use my stamps now. This one is just too cute. I didn't even put that in the D-stash at all because I loved it. So that's just one example. But I'm going to get myself stamping, guys, and get with that program. Anyway, this is my Saturday Morning Make contribution. I will link May and Carol's videos for the pumpkins, and I will link Kit's Spoolie. You're going to find a lot of fun albums on Kit's channel, so I'd peruse that. And I'm going to be doing a cooking video this week coming up, and it's going to be another Italian classic. And with the holidays coming, I think you guys are going to like it. It's a family favorite, so look for that. In the meantime, I'm going to link Jill's channel. Remember, you don't have to do paper crafting. It could be any kind of crafting. If you work with resin, needlework, whatever you're making, join in. This is such a lovely, lovely collection of beautiful people sharing their talents and inspiration. It brings so much peace and just joy, and that's important. Always choose joy, friends. You'll feel so much better for it. Okay, guys, have a great weekend. I know I'm going to have a great weekend because Saturday is my birthday, and it's one of the days that everyone takes care of me, and so I truly love my birthday. But most of all, I love having my husband and my children all around me. That's the best gift that God has given me. Have a great one, friends. Till